we are gonna... Thought you fled the country? No, I'm too poor for that. Oh, beyond for you. I didn't take too long, did I? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna start a new game. I'm not gonna buy this cheesecake again, goddamn. What's that emote for? Do you want some of my cheesecake? You can have some. She says the third time eating it. I don't absolutely hate it. I'll still eat it, but I don't like it, you know? Does that make sense? I don't know. Money was paid to buy this, and so I will consume it. Chapter 1: The Shadow over London.
Dr. Watson, would you kindly close the door behind you so that we can limit the price of your carelessness to merely hours of work rather than days?
My apologies, Mr. Holmes. I found myself rather taken aback. I saw tidier houses in war-torn Afghanistan. Are those my surgical needles?
I ran out of tacks and the matter required immediate attention.
Was that my supper?
Plainly not, for I was the one who ate it.
I set it aside for this evening.
And for that I am grateful.
Is that my bed?
Watson, since you've proven yourself a master of observation, might I ask you to apply your skills to a more pertinent question? Namely, the whereabouts of today's newspapers. They are the key to everything. The newsboy is usually reliable.
Medically speaking, I often find that the key to everything is good sleep. In a bed. Your papers are here, on the table.
Let us see what the postman brought today.
3 wardrobe items acquired. Hey. So we're back at... Whoa, what is with this mouse sensitivity? Holy shit, give me a second. Okay, that's not sensitive enough. Okay, that's better. Dear Lord. Parents going to the train station. I'll BRB in 15. Okay. You know... I think with the Costco cheesecake, you need to let it sit for 3 days before you attempt to eat it. I think that's what it is. I'm still upset that the graham cracker crust is soft, but otherwise, I think it's okay now. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this cheesecake. We have the infamous telescope. Unfortunately, I don't think that lady lives across from us yet, so we can't look through it. Oh! Ah! I spilled my wine! Can I knock it off the table? What is with this physics? Come on! Fall! Fall, damn you! Oh! I did it! Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Seems like I can just knock into anything. What was I supposed to do? Oh, I was supposed to look at the papers there. I like how he moved John's bed and not his own.
I'm close, I know it. I just need one more piece to crack the case.
Okay.
This mess is getting out of hand. What will the landlady think?
Uh-ohs. I'm just making more of a mess. Okay. London Advertiser, September 28th, 1882. Tensions between England and Sweden are running high after a series of unfortunate mishaps during a recent visit to London by Swedish Princess Ilder. Chief among the scandals was the embarrassment of the British diplomatic corps as a result of the unexplained disappearance of Princess Ilder's personal bodyguard. The longtime member of her inner circle took the opportunity to explore London while off duty and never returned from his late night promenade. That's walk, right? That's French for walk, I think. A spokesman for the police assures the Advertiser that they are confident the bodyguard will be located, as he is a striking representative of the Scandinavian people. A man like that gets noticed, whether by his peers at the Gentlemen's Club or the fair nightingales who comfort them.
Local gossip, all of it uninteresting.
A book?
Your order from Barnes' bookshop has arrived, Doctor.
Barnes insists on delivering the books to our door, even though we could easily walk to his shop. That's good service.
Barnes and Nobles? What's this? Vogel?
Another letter from Werner. I never reply, but they keep coming.
That's funny.
I don't see the Strand. Where is it?
Pardon me?
I am on the precipice of uncovering a pattern of crime across London spanning many months and involving many men. The missing paper cannot be a coincidence.
That's preposterous.
My dear fellow, life is infinitely stranger than anything which the mind of man can invent.
Well, life used your newspaper to wipe its posterior, so after that unpleasant discovery this morning, I disposed of it. But in lieu of the Strand, perhaps I can deliver you something equally tantalizing. I have just returned from a patient of mine, Captain Stemwick, who...
No, that will not do. Grab your coat, Dr. Watson. Let us hope nobody has collected the dustbin.
So, this game takes 2 years, I think, after the one I just finished. Because I think chapter 1 takes place 1880, and this one's 1882. Okay. I still find it interesting that Werner's still trying to keep in touch. Oh! No! My inner cat tells me, ah, whoo! Okay, can I get that glass? How did I? My inner cat tells me I must knock all the glasses off the table. Wahoo! Oh, it didn't even spill. Okay, can I change my oh, is it a... Oh, there it is. Wow, Huh. Fashionable waistcoat. Okay, I kind of... Office casual. What happened to my usual? Okay, Sherlock's jacket, no elbow patches yet. I always prefer the look without the jacket. But I don't really like the pattern or the green. Kind of like the overcoat. It's the same thing with the different jacket, right? I think I like the overcoat. We're gonna go with the overcoat. The deerstalker hat. No accessories, modesty is my middle name. Okay, well, what do we got for stashes? Ooh. Pencil mustache. I like how they still kept the why did they make Sherlock so pretty. Okay, what do we got for Watson? Just what the doctor ordered. And we got his waistcoat, so that's just him without his jacket. I don't know why we couldn't have that with Sherlock. Have just like his waistcoat. Anyways. Overcoat with hat. I prefer him without the hat, just because it hides his face. It's a little hard to see. We're gonna go with overcoat so we're matching. Yes. So it seems like they dropped the Mind Palace thing and went back to what the other games used. I don't know. Alright. Fit check. Passed. It feels weird to be back here again, because it's been a while. It's rainy today, why not dress in something more appropriate for the weather? I already did that. I can't go into any of these rooms. It's so weird to have Watson follow me after I'm so used to John just teleporting everywhere. This is weird. Can I skip that? No, I'll just skip it. What's that?
A cactus spine. If it gets in your skin, it's awfully tricky to remove, and when laced with poison, the perfect assassination tool.
Huh. Okay. What's that?
You were mistaken, Dr. Watson. The paper was indeed dirtied, but not how you implied. It's potting soil. See, Watson? The conspiracy is real. Someone tried to poison me.
Poison? You? That's madness.
He's so real for that.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
Hello, little boy.
Sorry, Mr. Holmes. I just sold my last paper.
Glassed. Then why are you still here?
Boss pays by the hour. No sense in returning early.
What were today's headlines?
Any breaking news today?
The dock accident. It's the talk of the town.
Yes. Besides the tripe on the front page, anything about burglaries?
I'm not sure, sir.
You're a bright child. I presume you see everything that goes on around here?
Nothing gets past me, mister.
Then tell me, did you notice anyone suspicious at my door this morning?
Like the man with your newspaper?
Precisely. What do you know?
I know the value of a shilling.
Dr. Watson?
Cool, now I can take the day off.
Did you see what he was up to?
Nah, not really. I saw him approaching your house, but I had a customer. Then there's a loud bang. I ducked down. Not because I was scared, because I wasn't. I had to protect the merchandise. And all I could see was him kneeling at your door.
Can you describe the man you saw?
He was carrying a lot of books. Up to his chin they were.
Never heard of a well-read assassin.
Looks can deceive. Hence the appeal of disguises. Which way did he go?
Not sure. I was distracted by customers. Sorry.
All right. You earned your shilling. That'll be all.
Thanks, Mr. Holmes. Maybe I could be your eyes and ears. If you have more shillings.
You're so cute. You've got a new question in your Mind Palace.
Copy of the Strand here.
Oh. Okay, we still have the Mind Palace, but it's a bit different. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, cactus spine. Newsboy's testimony? No. Okay, so that's right. A book from Barnes. Okay. Barnes, the local bookseller, ruined the newspaper. The newsboy said the suspicious man was carrying a stack of books, and this morning Mr. Barnes, the local bookseller, delivered a novel for Dr. Watson. A cactus spine for assassination, a loud bang. A visit to Mr. Barnes is in order. Okay. This is a little Interesting. I'm gonna have to get used to this. Pin?
Come now, Mr. Holmes. Murder? Yes, Barnes has his quirks, but he also has his scruples.
Not every pawn knows it's part of the
Get the
game.
Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
Trying to find the bookshop. Yeah, that's the pub.
Can I ask you a question?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Do we still have like the John Diary thing? Or is that not a thing? No, okay. Okay, I'm gonna miss that.
Do you even have enemies that would want to kill you? Okay, perhaps from Cordona.
Someone really come all the way from Cordona to kill little old me? Apparently I found it. Oh, here. This one, right? Yes. New books in the store, Charles Dickens. I don't know what that second one is. Edgar Allan Poe. I've only read, I think one book story from Edgar Allan Poe. Is that...
How about that Vogel fellow? He seems rather obsessed with you. Would he do something like this?
I feel like he wouldn't.
Why go through all this scheming to murder you? A spine stuck to the newspaper is hardly lethal. A ruined newspaper is hardly the end of the world. We can always buy another. A ruined newspaper is hardly the end of the world. We can always buy another.
You know what? Let me save. I haven't saved yet. Mr. Barnes, are you trying to kill me? Oh, that's right. Bags under eyes, the effects of overwork. Ink, newspaper ink, potentially on his finger. Leans heavily on his right knee. He's got a sore left leg. Okay. His shoes. High heels, wants to look taller. Interesting. He's a workaholic or he's a blackmail victim? He doesn't look like a blackmail victim to me. What does it say though? Mr. Barnes has large bags under his eyes, the results of poor sleep and stress. He has developed a limp, likely the result of an attack. He wears high heels to look taller or stronger, presumably to deter future violence. Mr. Barnes is being threatened by someone and might be involved in a plot against me. Tell me you're paranoid without telling me you're paranoid. Okay, I think he's a workaholic. Mr. Barnes has developed a limp and has large bags under his eyes, the result of long hours of intense work. He's not very confident and tries to appear taller by wearing high heels. It seems unlikely that such a person would be involved in a murder plot, even if the ink on his hand suggests that he is the one who soiled the newspaper. Nevertheless, Mr. Barnes could still be a pawn in a bigger plan without his knowledge. I think he's a workaholic. I don't even need to look at the walkthrough for this. I don't think he's a blackmail victim.
Mr. Barnes, a word. Oh, for goodness sake.
He ran?
Who goes there?
Sherlock Holmes. Now will you please...
Mr. Holmes. Golly, I did not see you come in.
Would you care to answer some questions for me?
Well, I wish I could, but I am deep in the weeds with work. How about we reschedule in a month or two?
Come now, Mr. Barnes. It will only take a moment.
Really deep in the weeds with important things. Well, help yourself to any book. Just take it and pay later. I trust you, Mr. Holmes.
Barnes doesn't seem like himself. Why is he acting this way?
You're asking the right questions, Doctor. Let's find a way to coax him out.
Okay, what's here?
The ladder is broken recently, judging by the freshness of the wood.
Maybe he broke... Like, maybe he misstepped and that's why he's limping. Maybe he was using the ladder and it broke and then he, like, messed up his leg.
Barnes has always been a little odd, but this is uncharacteristic even for him. We're looking for a cactus needle in a haystack. A spine in a book stack? No, come on, Watson, think.
He's me.
I like bookshops. One of the few spots in London where you are shunned for making a racket. Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight? Didn't you once tell me that answers usually lie in plain sight?
Rest in peace, people's eardrums, but look! A small bab.
So, Barnes has a dog now. Who's a good boy?
Hello, little baby. Oh my god, it's a little black. Are you Toby? No, I don't think you're my Toby, but oh! This game is infinitely 10 times better now that it has a dog. What is this?
I could hardly imagine anything more macabre.
I don't know who that is, though, Sherlock. I guess they're just like... Oh, why he's acting strangely. Okay, hold on. There must be more. There must be more I can look at. We got books. What's that?
Basics of cryptoanalysis, cryptography in Egypt. It appears Barnes has an interesting hobby.
Exotic Plants Catalog. A catalog of exotic plants on Barnes's counter. The name of the catalog reads Everlasting Plants for an Everlasting Love. Oh? What's that supposed to mean? Can I steal his money? Oh, ew! You, sir, need a coaster. Oh, that's disgusting. Alright, anything I can... What's this?
In the language of Mycroft's secret agents, it's a sign. Dried flowers are replaced when the job is done. I wonder who the recipient is.
Sherlock, I think he literally just forgot to water the flowers.
An improvised stand, but it does make the flowers more visible.
Okay, and there are these books. The Power of Love. Blood and Mandrake. Oh, wasn't this from the, chapter 1? I swear. No, I think this is from chapter 1. That's cool. I don't know what else I'm looking at. A window? Pray tell, what am I supposed to be looking for? Macbeth. I get all my Shakespeare quotes messed up, so I don't quite remember what specifically is from Macbeth.
Finest view London has to offer.
Oh. There's a plant shop right across. Okay. Maybe I can go outside. Hello.
The weather is dreary, isn't it? To be fair, my flowers could use the rainfall.
She's got a heckin' cute pupper.
Hello there. What's your name?
Lily, I know, not very original.
Oh, she's so cute. Look at her, little puppy. What do we got here?
Encouraging people to stop and smell the roses?
Our national emblem. God save the Queen.
It must take patience and care to produce a bloom so beautiful.
I imagine so. I merely sell them.
So she doesn't grow them. Cactus. It looks like the same spine as, God, these things are so fucking prickly. I've always kind of wanted a cactus, but, like, I feel like my dumbass would accidentally, like, hurt myself on it.
Familiar spine? Is this what I found in my dustbin? The pot is damaged. The blow was severe, but softened by something.
Anything tickle your fancy, Mr. Holmes?
Let me observe her. Wearing makeup for beauty or concealment? What about her eyes? Does she have bags? Distant look, avoids eye contact, or distracted. She's like looking behind me. Are you okay? Are you okay, boo-boo? Alright, what else is there? She's got a mourning brooch, so she's honoring her deceased husband. Okay. Luxury fabric unusual for work attire. Okay, what else is there? Her shoes? Clean boots, change shoes upon arrival. Ready to move on, or she's still grieving? I mean, she looks ready. Like, is she wearing makeup? Her outfit? She's dressing up? Okay, well, let's look at still grieving. Mrs. Fleming uses makeup to hide her tear-stained cheeks. Her dress is made from an expensive fabric that is not suitable for outside work. Her shoes show no traces of mud. She must have changed them when she arrived. While she tries to bury her grief by dressing extravagantly, she still wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her gaze, always staring off into the distance, reveals her emotional detachment. Taken as a whole, one must conclude that Mrs. Fleming is still reeling from her tragic loss. I don't think so. I don't think people would dress up like this if they were, like, still grieving. Okay, what's ready to move on? Mrs. Fleming wears a mourning brooch in memory of her late husband. Her dress is made... Okay, we read that. Her eyes constantly dart around the street, seemingly in search for something. Perhaps she is waiting for someone. While Mrs. Fleming cherishes the memory of her departed husband, she is trying to move on, as suggested by her makeup and nice outfit. Perhaps she is dressing up to attract someone's attention, or simply because she has learned to love herself again. I like that one. We'll go with that one. Our girl's ready to go back onto the market.
Mrs. Fleming, you look particularly lovely today. Is there a reason?
Does a woman need a reason to look or feel beautiful?
No, but your distant look suggests you seek one man's gaze in particular.
Who told you that?
Nobody. Merely a keen eye and some simple deduction.
Well, I'll kindly ask you to keep your keen eye to yourself, Mr. Holmes.
One of these things is not like the other.
Come again?
The cactus. Those fearsome spines can prove a devil to remove, and the sap is often toxic.
And a rose thorn can give you tetanus, but we still grow them. The cactus seems comparatively harmless, though you have me thinking it must be valuable.
I was under the impression that you knew its price already.
Your guess is as good as mine. The first time I saw this cactus was when I came back from my break.
Oh, okay. Mrs. Fleming claims she doesn't know how the cactus appeared on her display. She went for a break, and when she came back, it was there. I thought Sherlock was in a trash bag at first. Nah, don't do my boy like that. He's in an overcoat, okay? It's raining outside. Let me ask her about her character portrait.
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr.
Hey,
Holmes.
roses for sale.
I don't know anything about this, sorry.
No? Why she have dead flowers then?
What do you make of the flowers in Barnes' shop window?
Well, they could use a bit of water.
Do they mean anything to you?
Mean anything how? I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Holmes.
Why do you think they're there?
Are you suggesting the flowers are for me?
It seems likely, does it not?
Oh, I hope you're right.
Hello, Roderick. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Did you have a good stream? Special events. What were you streaming? Also, hello. Welcome, everybody. A C416EXE. Ah, to you too. Fantastic. We raid and pillage. It was our 1-year anniversary. Oh, congratulations. 1 year of streaming? What'd you get up to? Did you have one of those, like, looking back moments where you, like, look back at some of the things you did? We did? That's good. I haven't done that yet, but I feel like I'm gonna cringe really bad if I ever look back to, the stuff I did in the beginning. We did an MAA, and then we did karaoke. Oh, nice! Oh, I cringed? I bet. How was karaoke? But welcome on. I was yelling comment talk so much. Dead air. Yeah. Sometimes dead air is fine. I know some people say that you shouldn't, but I don't know. It's just, for me right now, it is what it is. Great, everyone was apparently impressed. Ooh. Okay, well maybe I'll have to go take a listen. The AMA was only important and proper decent questions. Definitely, absolutely, totally. Of course, what else could it be? But yes, welcome on in. I've just started. This is Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. I just started it because I finished chapter 1. So right now we're trying to figure out why Sherlock's newspaper got thrown in the trash. And he thinks someone's trying to kill him. It's near the end of the VOD, the karaoke that is. I'll take a look. I saw Cthulhu and had to raid. Yeah! He's not gonna pop up for a while. We're still pretty far away from that. But we're getting there. But all we've come to learn so far is that, well, we didn't really learn anything, did we? We just know that the bookshop owner has something to do with it. And so Sherlock's very paranoid and he thinks the bookshop owner is trying to, like, assassinate him.
I'm afraid I can't help with that, Mr. Holmes.
Are you familiar with Mr. Barnes?
Yes. No, not really. Well, in a way.
What on earth does that mean?
I know who he is, of course. But we haven't shared much more than a look.
A look?
Yes. Each morning I go for a walk in the park with my dog. And most days I spot Mr. Barnes there with his new puppy. So we see each other. Actually, we once met briefly while our dogs played. He was quiet and seemed unsteady as he approached. But since then, we've never spoken. I often see him staring through the shop window. Sometimes I wonder what he thinks about that would etch such longing onto his face.
Girl, he's staring at you! Oh my god. They both like each other, but then they don't realize it. Could go for some calamari. I haven't really tried it. I don't know if I would like it. Since Cthulhu's true form is incomprehensible, I should summon him as a very hot femboy. I'm sure it exists. Kinda don't want to think about it because... Hot femboy Cthulhu? That's a little cursed. I used the moist critical sound to alert him he didn't end the stream. Oh! Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I'll go raid and then like 5 minutes will pass and I'll look at my OBS and I'll see that I'm still streaming and I'll be like, fuck. So tired, have a wonderful night, I'm exhausted. Thank you for the raid, have a good stream. You can unmute now. Okay. Let me... Where is Discord? Bada bing, bada boop. Is this game not full screen windowed? Windowed full screen. Windowed full screen. Okay, window full screen. Thank you for the follow, Bob. Bye-bye, Shelf Goober. I have a friend who named their cat Goober. Gooby for short. We normally call her Gooby. Thank you for the follow, C416. I'm trying
Isn't that the Minecraft EXE?
Hmm?
Isn't that the name of the Minecraft EXE?
Is it? I
Yeah,
don't know.
C4. Yeah, something to do with Minecraft, I think. That's what I remember. If my memory, if I'm recalling correctly.
Get that cat
Yeah.
a friend and name him Megatron. Goober is amazing. Well, the thing is, there's two cats. One of them is Goober and the other one is Binky. So Gooby and Binky. I don't know if this will work. I'm gonna try to stream on Discord so you can see it. But for some reason, it's not picking it up as a window. Can you see
That's
it?
alright. I can see it, because I definitely do not want to hear my own voice.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's super cringe.
Minecraft C4 is C418. I'm C416. Oh, okay. Okay, time to play matchmaker. Hey, Barnes, the lady across the street loves you. Go kiss her. Cause come on, he has a new puppy. He's never had a dog before. And like, he just so happens to have a new puppy, and now every morning when he takes it for a walk, he can like meet up with like the lady he loves across the street.
Oh yeah, get a puppy. It's like a chick magnet. It's like.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah,
I know.
no,
Do people?
is.
I know some people do that, don't they? They get a dog so that they're more approachable.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
And then when it doesn't work out for them, they abandon the dog on the street.
That's so sad.
That happens so often. It's really sad. If I had infinite wealth, I would just have a house full of dogs.
Dude, you know those people who like live on like farms or like they have like a big plot of land and then they just have like 10 dogs that run around? That's my dream.
And I would pay someone to pick up all the turds.
Just it's natural fertilizer, you know? Just leave it.
The aroma is so so
Hello,
lovely.
waking up, smelling fresh turds, yes.
Especially when you have like 200-pound dogs.
Oh yeah. Do not leave it. God, that'd be so much poop to pick up. Could you imagine like 10 dogs, especially if they're big? That's like 10 people pooping on your lawn.
Sometimes 3 times a day.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Anyhow.
Also, thank you for the posture check. That shit will pile up very quickly before it actually works. Yeah. Okay. I think I have enough clues. Okay, so why is he acting strangely? Where's that lady? Mrs. Fleming, definitely. Mrs. Fleming on Barnes? Exotic plant catalog? No! I'm not right. Cactus? Okay, I'm missing a yellow thing. Dead flowers on display? Woohoo! Mr. Barnes is in love with Miss Fleming. Also, if having a dog is a chick magnet, what about goth 20-plus-year-old women? Do you mean goth 20-plus-year-old women as chick magnets, or do you mean do dogs attract them?
My imagination went, are we taking the goth woman by a leash, or what's happening here? I don't know what's happening. Where's the sentence going?
You want to attract women? Have a goth 20-year-old lady on a leash.
Context clues.
Do dogs attract them? I mean, I'm sure goth women also like dogs.
Yeah, that goth women only exclusively like Doberman.
I think as long as it's a person that likes dogs, doesn't matter whether they're goth or not.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, Barnes displays a bouquet of dead flowers to attract the attention of Mrs. Fleming, a florist. He may hope she will come into his shop and give him watering advice. Or if it could simply be a symbol of his desperation. That's kind of sad, isn't it? You purposely put up dead flowers in the vase, hoping that the florist from across the store will come into your shop to tell you how to water your plants. I'm cooked then? Is that because you don't have a dog, or does that mean you're set because you have a dog? I live under a rock, so sometimes the current terminology doesn't process in my brain. Sad, that's pathetic. It is, it's quite. I wish he would just go up and talk to her, but I guess he's very shy. Because he did everything but talk to her. He put those flowers on display. He bought a puppy so that like they would have something in common so that he would have an excuse to approach her. Don't have either, no dog and no goth 20-plus-year-old women. Well, I hope you at least find the latter. Gotta go, I'm tired, bye. Have a good night, thank you again for the follow. Okay, what else? Barnes anonymously gifted her a cactus, which he ordered from the catalog on his counter. I don't know, like... I suppose it's the thought that counts, but like... Why a cactus? Is it because they don't really die easily? A questionable choice, but for Barnes, a symbol of his eternal love since the catalog presents these cacti as immortal. Okay, well there goes the answer to my question.
Didn't your cactus die easily?
I don't have a cactus. I kind of want one, but I feel like I would like...
Yeah, you don't have a cactus anymore.
I never had one. The problem is if I have a cactus, my intrusive thoughts will win. I'm gonna like constantly want to like touch the cactus and poke myself.
No, you can get cactuses that have got like fluffy spikes. Like they literally like they don't even poke you.
Where? Oh my god, I need one. I'm still gonna be like touching the cactus though.
It's like a hairy like I don't know. I've heard people call them like cattail cactus or like hairy cactus or something like that.
Okay, I need to look into that. Okay.
I mean, you'll still kill it, but you know you can have it for a few weeks at least.
I don't think I'll kill it.
I mean, the only way you're keeping it alive is if you like pour it in resin.
I just have to like only water it every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
Okay, plainly
once a week is fine.
Yeah. Plainly, this is the same cactus he dropped in the Strand outside 221B Baker Street. Now to hear the full story. Okay, we found out why he was being weird.
I think perhaps I have been chasing shadows.
Do not despair, Mr. Holmes. Even the best of us make mistakes. We better tell Mr. Barnes what we've learned.
Mr. Barnes, I know what you did, and I know why you did it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holmes. I can't hear you very well from behind the door.
I couldn't read this morning's edition of The Strand because it was covered in soil and spines. I know you dropped a cactus on it and then fled. You ordered a cactus from the plant catalogue and then left it for Mrs. Fleming as a gift. You place flowers in the window to get her attention and wear high heels to appear taller and more desirable. You are her secret admirer.
Barnes, it's Dr. Watson. Rest assured we are not interested in disclosing your personal affairs to anyone, including Mrs. Fleming. Please come out.
All right, then.
So, you know what happened then? I was on my way back from the post office, having picked up the cactus and some books. It was quite an awkward package, heavy too, and when I got to your door, I dropped the cactus and your paper. Forgive me.
I needed that paper to prove a theory and prevent a crime. Your actions were rather disruptive. Your clumsiness carrying the post is matched only by the clumsiness of your romantic gesture.
Oh, it's true. I am useless with this sort of thing. I'm not even sure if Mrs. Fleming noticed.
Wait, I can offer him advice. Don't worry, boo-boo. I know what to do.
As in most things in life, truth is the answer. Cease with the abstruse signals and anonymous gifts, and simply talk to the woman. What is the worst that can happen? She rejects you, and you are freed from this endless purgatory.
That... Yes, you are correct, of course. I do have a slight tendency to overthink things. Thank you.
So, at last, we return to the matter of the paper. I'm investigating a string of burglaries. Did you perhaps read of any before the edition was spoiled?
I don't recall, but you're welcome to read our copy for yourself.
You had an issue of The Strand here all along?
Well, naturally. I am a bookseller. I have a subscription to every magazine and newspaper in London.
So you ought to be familiar with the concept of burying the lead.
Oh no, my apologies, Mr. Holmes. I'll make it up to you however I can. I am an expert on obscure languages and translation and.
Yes, okay. Just give me the paper.
Okay, The Strand, September 28, 1882. Saltpeter explosion rocks docks. Locals at the Port of London had a rude awakening last night with loud bangs and thick red smoke disturbing the peace. Merchant ship Moskva had docked at Pier N3 in the early evening, en route to Europe, when it was rocked by several concussive explosions. The port authority is yet to comment on the incident, and it is unknown if any crew members were on board at the time. Eyewitnesses report seeing saltpeter leaking into the river, but with the area still off limits to workers and the public. It may be some time before we have a full account of what transpired.
Come, Dr. Watson. Let us put this matter behind us.
Farewell, Mr. Barnes. I hope to hear good news about you and Mrs. Fleming.
I hope they end up together. We'll do a new save. What's this bonus stuff? Oh, I'm not going to touch that for now.
Let me know if there's any way I can make it up to you. Tell you what, tomorrow's edition of The Strand is on me.
Thank you.
Okay, not just tomorrow. A whole week's worth. How does that sound?
He's so easy to push around.
You're right, I could do more. Next time you move house, I'll be there to help. I'm great with boxes. And feel free to consult my books whenever you like. I could be an asset in one of your investigations. And feel free to consult my books whenever you like. I could be an asset in one of your investigations.
He ruins my newspaper, and the next thing I know, he's promising me his firstborn child.
I'm sure Barnes has had enough of our meddling, Mr. Holmes. We best be off. I'm sure Barnes has had enough of
Alright,
our
maybe I
meddling,
can talk
Mr.
to the
Holmes.
plant
Well,
lady.
that was an utter waste of time.
An assassination did seem rather unlikely.
There was supposed to be another burglary. I was certain of it. Something you wish to say, Doctor?
No. Well, only that you have a remarkable faculty for deduction and pattern recognition. And that perhaps, if ill applied...
I see things that are not there.
Yes. It is London. There will always be burglaries. Doesn't have to mean anything.
So it seems. Forgive me. Without something to occupy my mind, I turn into an entirely different animal.
Which brings us back to my news from earlier. I think I have a case for you, a real one.
Truly?
Indeed. Though perhaps not as thrilling as your stories from Cordona. A patient of mine, Captain Stenwick, told me that his servant disappeared. I said I knew just the man to help. What do you say?
Oh, Watson.
Yes, I know it's not the most tantalizing mystery, nor the story to launch my writing career. But...
It's brilliant. Let's go.
Oh, good. Well, his house is nearby. Come.
May I talk to Mrs. Fleming?
I should have worn something warmer.
Ah, that's okay. She's still so cute. The little pupper. Okay. Okay. Stenwick's mansion. Captain Stenwick has a large mansion nearby. It is... Is it me or does that look like Neil Patrick Harris? Watson? I think maybe it's like a little bit of the hair. Maybe that's why. A little, yeah. I think it's mainly because of the hair, maybe. It's located on the same street as Barnes's bookshop. Okay, so I just gotta run. Okay, well, I didn't come across a mansion. Maybe it's the other way. Maybe I'm just really bad at this. He said in the same street. Okay, maybe this is the street. Is it down here? That one?
Not much further now.
This? Stenwick's Manor. Okay. This is where the game ends. We never make it out of the street. I would cry. Just endlessly running into the abyss.
Is this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles. And it's my superiors who made this decision, sir.
Excuse me, can I speak to the manager?
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony, then we can lodge a complaint.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
This man feels very entitled to me.
Tell me about Kimahir.
He's foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen, and as strong as two. Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
When did you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
May I see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Did you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Is there any reason Kimahir may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
Cabbage? Just cabbage? I hope he had other stuff.
I take it this is the first time Kimahir has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
Did Kimahir make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
No. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
All right, Captain. I think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
God, this guy. Oh. I'd run away too if he was my boss.
His hat floats very high above his head.
His hat? A little bit, doesn't it? Oh, I'm trying to get a good look. The way his hands go on his hips. So was he a servant or slave? So I think he's technically a servant because he supposedly gets paid and stuff. But it's... yeah, I think he was a servant, technically, because he supposedly still got paid, and apparently he was treated pretty well. Because he was provided, like, food and clothes and all that. I think maybe what was confusing you was when he said that he rescued the guy from a life of savagery. Because, yeah, I think if he was a slave, he wouldn't get paid. Is there like a Z thing? Oh, what's that? Okay, this statue was broken. What's this? Crime scene? Oh. Q?
Looks like a knee print.
Okay, we got a knee print. There's a shoe print.
A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots.
I think so, probably. Rescued him from a life of savagery and paid good money for him. He did say he invested a lot in him.
That's a good pun. Well, not a pun,
Chewing
it's a
tobacco.
good saying to say, I have...
Someone knelt here.
I'm,
The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were
workman's
waiting
shoes?
a while.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. To read the ground like an open book.
New reward unlocked? What did I get? What were you saying? Workman's shoes?
Yeah. I'm a workman's shoes.
No
means
way
you
I
have
can
a worn
unlock
out
my
sole.
Cordona suit? Wait, can I get the waistcoat thingy? Oh, shit. Okay, okay, okay. Cause I really...
You know, that chain that's hanging off his waist in combat would just turn him into a giant purse.
Yeah.
For people to like swing him around. It's like so impractical.
Yeah, my outfit's back.
Bro.
Cause like I wanted like, cause this was I think the default, and so I was like, oh, maybe they have one without the jacket, but like there was only this one, and I didn't really like it. Wahoo!
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
Well, maybe he wasn't actually treated as nice as we think. I mean, cause yeah, he did make his servant live in a tool shed. So we'll see.
Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape? Yes, Stenwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please, try to remain courteous.
I hope they actually make the third Sherlock Holmes movie. I don't think I've seen any of them. Maybe I should give them a try.
This disappearance is intriguing.
The
No,
one
I
with
cannot make
Robert
head nor
Downey
tail of it.
Jr.
This disappearance is
Or the
intriguing.
others.
No, I cannot make head nor tail of it.
I mean, the way the economy is, a tool shed is all most of us can afford. I mean, I don't think he's charged anything to stay because he's a servant. He works here.
Bro, I've seen better houses in Fallout.
Yeah. I think what
Looks
it
like a
is like Stenwick could have given him a room in here. Like, I'm sure this mansion has a servant's quarters, but like he didn't. Yeah, give me a sec. No worries. Okay, I'm gonna go put my plate in the kitchen because I don't want this to crust on my desk. I'll be back.
Welcome back. Marble ain't back yet. Not just yet.
Welcome back from the ads. I am back as well. Does that mean there was only one ad? Oh, hello. I went to go get snacks and Happy is sniffing what I brought. Okay. But yes, third Sherlock Holmes movie. Has each one just been like about like a different case or something? Or is there like actual like storyline?
There's a storyline that like follows on kind of, but it's like different villains.
Because I know with like I think at least the BBC one, I think there was like, I've never actually watched it, so I don't know, but I think there's like some sort of like, because I think one of the main villains in that one's like Moriarty, right?
I think you'll enjoy the movies a lot, but I think you personally will enjoy the TV series a lot more.
Probably. I mean, Benedict Cumberbatch.
The homoeroticism is way stronger.
Ah!
You see, that's all I had to say.
You had me at homoeroticism. Kind of the first two were connected, but in the background. Okay.
This is how I like to see it. Now, this is not generalizing or anything. I think the movies are like more of like what dudes like to see in a Sherlock movie, and I think the BBC series is more like what women like to see in a Sherlock. You'll see what I mean when you watch them both.
What are we like talking about? We're talking about the Sherlock TV show on BBC. What is it? The British Broadcasting Channel? I think that's what it stands for.
Yeah.
Not the other BBC.
I mean, it's Benedict Cumberbatch as Sherlock, and then the guy whose name I always forget, who was Bilbo Baggins in The Hobbit.
Elijah Woods? No.
Elijah Woods? No, that's Frodo.
I don't know.
No. Okay, so if you missed what we were saying, the Sherlock movies with Robert Downey Jr. are like more of like what guys like to see in a Sherlock film, you know, that like gruff kind of like more of a steampunky vibe kind of feel, where the BBC Sherlock is like, it's good, but it's also like very catered. I feel like it's more catered towards like the female audience.
I mean, you have like, fucking Benedict Cumberbatch, probably.
Yeah, you know. Are you saying Robert Downey Jr. is not hot?
He is, but have you not seen how thirsty the women get over Benedict Cumberbatch?
You see, I ain't fucking wrong. Look.
Watch the show. It was good, but I do prefer the movies of Robert Downey Jr. because I'm a man.
No, I mean, I like both of them for different reasons. But yeah, the movies are just more like action-packed, I suppose.
Yeah.
I think the series is more thought-provoking, for sure.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
Okay, so this is the shack that, oh man, I don't remember his name. Kimahia.
Steve Buscemi is joining Wednesday.
The guy with the big eyes?
The guy with the puffy, tired eyes, yes. He doesn't have big eyes, what the fuck? Now I'm just imagining Steve Buscemi as like a goldfish, like big ass fucking.
You're welcome.
Google Steve Buscemi goldfish.
Supposedly Johnny Depp is going to be in the third one. Interesting.
As the villain, that'd be cool.
Maybe.
Because he was a villain in one of the Harry Potter movies, and then the whole.
Oh, which one was he?
Debacle. He was in the Fantastic Beasts thing.
Oh, I haven't seen Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch that.
I googled Steve Buscemi as a goldfish, and the only thing I found was him Photoshop on Sebastian's face from Little Mermaid riding goldfish. I don't know. I'll send the link in there. Oh no! Oh no! It's getting worse. Okay, hold on. Okay,
What are you looking at? Oh my god.
This is this link is gonna be. Actually, it's not that big.
That one scene in the second movie with the thing and the people and the cinematography. Well, I'll have to watch it now.
Bro, there's a whole gallery of people photoshopping Steve Buscemi's eyes on Disney characters. This is amazing.
I mean, I would assume so. His eyes are quite.
look at this one. Okay, that's the last one I'm sending.
So I gotta close that. I prefer the Sebastian thing. The Sebastian thing is beautiful. Oh man, okay.
But his eyes are a mood though.
They are.
What could have left these tracks? They seem fresh.
Okay. Alright, this is where he lived. It's... I mean, there's a roof over, but it's kind of sad. I guess despite investing so much money, he really didn't want to, like, care for him too much.
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Sten really so miserly?
Oh! Okay, okay. Yeah, okay, so this guy was not being treated very well.
It's pronounced miserly? I thought it was pronounced measly.
Did he say miserly?
He said miserly. Like, is he so miserly? I thought it was like a measly wage, just like a small, pathetic wage. So I thought it was like...
it was spelled M-I.
Is it a different word?
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Sten really so miserly?
Miserly. What does that mean? I gotta go Google.
Miserly versus...
Of relating to or characteristic of a miser. Avaricious? Stingy. Okay. So he was boasting about, oh, I provide this guy with new clothes, and it's like actually really cheap clothes. Despite this guy living in a mansion.
Measly is the synonym for miserly. They can be interchangeably used.
Oh. But I think in this context, it's someone who's like stingy with their money.
They mean the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's why I was so confused.
What's this, an instrument? An ocarina of the time thing? I don't know, I don't play Zelda.
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called.
Nose flute? Don't be shy, Sherlock. Blow it. Toot your horn.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
That's because you're staring at the wall, Watson. What's he doing?
Button chops. In the remains of a meal.
Hmm? Did you find another image?
No, in the previous Sherlock game, Sherlock was the special one because he could see John. Now John is the special one because he's staring at the fucking wall.
Yeah, I don't know. What's this? Seed?
No, it's a.
Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
I learned a little bit about opioids in class.
I was gonna say it's a geode from Sardu, but you know.
Ah.
The ashes are long since cold.
I've had opioids, but the medication kind.
Yeah.
Not the drug kind. Well, same thing.
I mean, they're technically a drug still.
It does make you feel things.
Well, yeah.
I had to take them for some, that was a long time ago, some pain medication.
What's this, grain?
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
I just realized it's in the shape of a face. Okay. What else can I look at? I don't...
That imprint is too impressive.
It really is. Someone really smushed their face in there. I don't know what else.
Or someone's face was forcibly smushed in there as a form of punishment. Like, take this, you little shit. You don't want to listen to me? I'll put your face in this grain.
Maybe. Or someone literally tripped and fell.
Well, that place is a tripping hazard.
You know what I mean? There's a... What am I supposed to look at? I don't know what... Oh, where is it? I saw it for a split second. There we go.
A small navy spyglass.
Okay, well that didn't belong to the servant, I don't think.
That was Jack Sparrow's. It reminds me of that time when he pulls out that little tiny one, where the Commodore pulls out the massive one.
A scrap of Hessian.
His clothes were made of that material.
These were sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
Okay. I keep forgetting I can use Z. I didn't look at the window.
Is this a Tanifar, a Maori water spirit? Or something else?
Either way, it's giving me chills.
Okay, I think I've looked at everything. Inside, anyway. I'm gonna go look at what that thing is. Can I not look at it? Okay. Oh, what's this?
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
Oh, do I have to pin anything? I gotta pin this. I don't know how I feel about this journal. It feels a little jumbled.
I was wondering what Hessian was made from. And Hessian is made from a plant called the jute plant. And I don't know why they just don't call it jute fabric.
So it's just fabric woven from some plant.
Yeah, because you get hemp fabric, and they don't call it something else. They just call it hemp fabric.
Oh, there are fresh tracks parallel in the garden. Oh, what's this? Okay, so it can't be that. It's moldy.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
Okay. Is this all stuff I can ask Captain Stenwick? Where is he? There he is.
Are you joking? Why would I know this? Where on earth are you going with this?
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahir's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
Oh, let's ask about the clothes.
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahir's?
Yes. I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting.
He didn't like looking at him without his clothes on. Oh. Distracting, you say?
Has Kimahir ever indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimahir's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
Do you happen to know Kimahir's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest. But I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
Okay, so footprint's gonna have been him. I guess I just have to go make some points. Okay, where does Kimihia's trail lead? Spyglass? Chewing tobacco? Clues in the garden? There's a trail in the garden. Okay, so it's that. Okay, I don't have everything then. Okay, I'm missing something. Seem to be missing something. Okay, well let's try this first. Someone was kneeling here. It was him. Or I think it was a person kneeling smoking with the spyglass because he said he didn't own one. What's this one? Someone was there putting medicine in? Okay, what was the other one? I think he was here eating, right? Because dinner? What's this one? Someone knocked him over. Someone dragged him. Person tripped. I think he was knocked back. Oh, but then that wouldn't explain the spyglass.
And it wouldn't explain the face in the thing. It would be the other way around.
Neither of these things make sense. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Maybe he was dragging him. Because I think he was like, I think he was here and then someone put the thingy in there. Unless this is suggesting that he ate the narcotic, which I don't think he did. So maybe I have to do the thing where someone was like putting it in. I think someone put that in there, stuffed it. Excuse me. Where is the other thing? What's that? Oh, what about this one? No. No. Definitely that one. Okay, what's that last one I'm missing though? There's something I'm missing. Oh, maybe it's this.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Okay. Lock with unusual keyhole. Because I'm missing a thing. Unless there's not like a fourth thing. I feel like there should be a fourth thing though.
No air coming through it.
Okay. Maybe that passed out, dragged him, fucking tripped and fell. Then took his body out there. What's that fourth thing I'm missing though? There's like there's one thing I'm missing and I don't know where it is. Maybe I can ask him about the lock. This one.
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
Okay. I have to pin that for some reason. Maybe I can tell if it's been picked or something? That's not it. Maybe I need to like find the key somewhere. I don't get it. What am I missing? Oh, I don't like how the FOV goes in so much. I already looked at the floor. What am I missing? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, so one of the keys is missing. There's no key bent to the right on the hooks in Kimihiya's shack, but there's an empty hook with marks underneath that might match this description. Okay. Oh. So it's also the material that servants' clothes are made out of. They're also used to make sacks. Wow, that's really sad.
It's like what Dobby wears.
Yeah. He's a big buff Dobby. You need to go find him and give him a sock. Oh. What was that last thing I found? That's that one. That's that one. Oh, it's at the door. Okay. It wasn't him who unlocked the door. It was the person. Okay, let me try to validate this.
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimihiya went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimihiya inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimihiya had the key in his shack.
Remarkable. It makes total sense.
I have a giant potato chip. It's massive. What the heck? Okay.
That's the size of your head.
It is, yeah. That's funny.
They should all be that size.
Hmm?
They should all be that size.
Could you imagine if all potato chips were that size?
Well, there's this potato that they use where they make like fries that are like 30 centimeters long.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what variety it is. If you go to like German fairs or like German festivals, they sell them. Long ass fries.
Okay. I'm missing something. Okay, I have to go tell this guy that his servant was abducted. I don't know why though, but he was stolen.
You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know? Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
Do it yourself then. What did you call me? Remain silent. I did save, but this is one of John's clients.
Truly, there is no better evidence of a man's nature than the way he treats those who help him. And you, sir, are a brute. The cruelty of your ignorance about the Maori people, your selfish attitude to a man's kidnapping.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
I should be the one with my hands on my hips, not you. God, this man. So intolerable. Do I have to, yeah, I gotta pin it. There we go. Okay, he went this way.
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair. Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahir's cart, I gather.
Oh, what else about this? Oh!
Roy Soulsby. Could that be the name of our man? A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done.
Wasn't there an explosion on the docks? A saltpeter explosion? What even is saltpeter? Is it just salt? Well, I mean, it exploded, so maybe it's some sort of explosive. I don't know. Woohoo! Kimihia was kidnapped by a sailor. In particular, not a spyglass and the footprints of a working man's boots. They all add up to one conclusion. Kimihia's abductor is a sailor. Okay, so that's that one. We have to find out where his trail led to. This? Woohoo! All evidence points to the port of London. We now know that Kimihia's kidnapper is most likely a sailor, that his wallet bears saltpeter residue, and that there was a recent saltpeter accident in the port of London. Everything suggests that to find Kimihia, we must head to the port of London. There's no time to lose. It is vital that we find a cab to the port of London immediately.
The Strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident, Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
I mean, there's a cab right there. Let me skip that tutorial thing because it didn't go away. You cannot return after leaving. I don't think there's anything more I can say to that guy. And I don't even want to talk to him again either.
Where to, Gav? The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
Chapter 2, The Blood Red Knight. Okay.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I do not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps. Before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor after that.
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued?
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimihia?
The Cursed Mermaid, okay. Well, I have been forced into this outfit. Do I just go in? Oh, well, this place is lovely.
It appears that the saltpeter explosion rattled the locals. Can't blame them for staying at home.
Meow. Meow.
It's a large harbor. If our kidnapper is hiding here, finding him won't be easy.
Sherlock can ask bystanders about a piece of evidence. Oh.
The exact time that cat meowed, Loki came up the stairs and I was so confused.
How can I help? I could try and flag someone down. If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
I would love a meat pie, Watson.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Oh, hardly a reputable establishment.
I've seen worse. Greetings, miss. I'm hoping you can help us.
We shall soon see.
I heard tell of a recent explosion in the port. What do you know of it?
Ah, yes. Something exploded in a ship's cargo hold. Caused a terrible blaze. The sky was red with smoke till morning.
Where precisely did it occur?
The ship sank near the third pier, next to the dockyard.
My colleague and I are seeking a burly man, above average height, with workman's boots.
Half my customers, then. Your description hardly narrows things down.
So she has chapped lips. She's pale. What's that? She's got vomit stains, morning sickness. Belly a bit distended. Trousers a little too tight. Unaware or hiding? I think she's trying to hide it. Barmaid is in the early stages of pregnancy, hence the slightly distended belly and hints of morning nausea. Chapped lips and a pale face indicate a lack of proper nutrition, however. Okay, so if it's unaware, she clearly has yet to know of her pregnancy as she keeps wearing her usual clothes, which are now too tight for her. I mean, I don't think she would be the type to not know she's pregnant. I think she's trying to hide it. Tries hiding her swollen belly by wearing trousers that are too tight for her.
Your clothes are already tight and soon they won't fit at all. How far along are you?
I thought I'd hidden it better. How did you know? Are you a doctor?
In a manner of speaking.
He's not. He merely has the ego of one. I apologize, miss. Mr. Holmes is fond of his observations, but I am the doctor here, not him. Do you need any help?
I'm fine, thank you. I would rather not discuss my condition, nor let word of it spread.
Sorry, there was a tickle in my throat. Let's ask her about the calling card.
Are you familiar with a Roy Soulsby?
Roy Soulsby? I know the name, but he's not one of my regulars. My guess is that he works somewhere around here.
Okay. Is that all I can talk to her about?
What can I get you?
Okay. Oh, God, the bugs. I don't like bugs. Tickets to Oakmont, Massachusetts are still available. Karen will depart next Tuesday from Pier N2. Will destroy pests of any kind and complexity, except at payment cash only. Ask Gervant. Missing person poster. Help. Gervesh missing for a week. Please tell if you see him. Ask Dea in Port Shantytown. Red rag over house entrance. Oh, well, time to go to Shantytown. Ah! Oh man, I thought it would fall. Okay. Ooh. One more try. Almost there. Yay! They should not have added physics in this game, because now I'm gonna knock everything over. Can I go up? Oh, that's the back door. Oh, what was that boop for?
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
I thought I heard a woman sobbing and I got really concerned for a second. There it is again. Anyways, I have to look for Shantytown? Port Shantytown, red rag over house. Anyways, let me try asking these people.
Could you help me?
Oh, you're fortunate. I will help you.
The man usually wanders close to the dockyard. Okay.
The coffin won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
Help me, please.
Oh, I can't help you with this.
Is this familiar to you?
I can't help you with this.
Can I just like talk to them in general? No.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper.
Because he was like, the doctor's too pricey. And I was like, oh, maybe I have a doctor with me.
Like a meat pie.
I guess it's just passing conversation.
Almost no fish the last couple of days.
Oh, where's this? Can I look at this?
May I ask you something?
As much as I'd like to help you, I know nothing about this.
Okay. So I don't have to worry about imaginary John being disappointed in me. Okay, I have to go to Shantytown. Can I fast travel there? I
The
need
coffin won't go away, and the doctor's too pricey.
I need to find Dea. Red rag hangs over her house's entrance.
Is there a doctor? Man is very sick here. It sounds as though those people will need my help.
Call for help. Okay.
Hello, this is Dr. Watson. We'll take a look at your friend.
Your friend looks dead. What's that? Decolorized skin, initial stages of necrosis. I think he... Okay, never mind. He's still breathing.
The subject is hyperventilating. He has a pale face and dilated pupils. Freshly dug up treasures, it seems.
Everything ends up in a river. It's a good thing these people take something from it.
The water has a curious whitish tinge to it. Dilated pupils, decolorized skin, necrosis. What do you make of this, Doctor?
All signs point towards acute poisoning. It could possibly be due to chemicals. I won't jump to any conclusions yet.
Is someone dumping something into the water? Better to look for the source of contamination upstream.
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, sir. Can't help you.
Okay, where is upstream? Ah!
The coffin won't go away, and the doctor's too pricey.
I thought he would have gotten over it, but okay, no, he still has a fear of water. Oh my god. His fear of water makes sense now. Why he passes out if he gets too close to water. I totally forgot about it. I forgot that he had a fear of water. And we know why now. Anyways, where the heck is Dea? I can't see shit. It's raining and it's dark. Red rag hangs over her house's entrance. What a lovely place to live though, Shantytown. I don't know where I am. What is this place? A little hospital? No? Is this Dea? Okay, I think this is Dea.
Hello, lad. Is this where I may find Dea?
You read the poster? Yes? You know where my brother Girves is?
Sadly, no. Well, not yet. Where did you last see Girves?
He worked at a, warehouse. This man, Roy Solby, gave him the job. He paid him a necklace.
Do you still have the necklace that Soulsby gave to Girves?
Girves left it near the, shrine. I tried to sell it to buy Amma medicine, but no one wanted to buy.
I want to speak to Dea. Is she around?
Amma, my mother, she got sick after the fire. Big red smoke. She couldn't breathe, so I took her to the doctor. Now I am in charge.
How would you describe this Soulsby?
He was big and strong. He had a big scary eye.
Scary, you say?
Yes, like like it was made of metal.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere.
Nepali boy's testimony. Okay. Where's the necklace? Oh. This it?
This cheap pendant looks like silver, but it's only made of tin. No surprise the boy couldn't sell it.
Oh, that's a picture.
I miss Girves. Do you think he's okay?
Oh, he's probably dead. There's nothing else.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
I think why he says that a lot is because I ate his dinner. And so Watson hasn't had dinner yet. Hydrophobia is also caused by rabies. Is it really? Didn't know that. But yeah, I don't think it was rabies for Sherlock. Okay, so we found Dea's house. Oh, what's that? Oh no, is that like a dead dog?
Gruesome. It's been decomposing for weeks. If this were the origin of the disease, it would have started sooner than a few days ago.
Okay, so it's not that. Maybe I should go up the other way.
A pile of rotten food. It carries danger, but not of the kind that we witnessed. The waterway goes under the buildings. We'll need to find other open sections in order to continue our search.
Can we like... I don't know which way the water flows. Like, can we keep going? Like, will anything happen if I keep going this way? Whoa, what happened there? Camera freaked out for a little bit. Am I safe here? Why am I out here? Oh! I thought I could stand on there. I could not. Okay, well, I still need to ask people about this. Man can usually be found near the dockyard. Maybe that's why I had to go to the dock. Have you found the butler yet? No, I haven't. I'm looking for a sailor right now. Maybe the butler has disguised himself as a sailor to avoid suspicion. Maybe this entire time I was the butler. Somehow find a way to go further up. Maybe if I go back. It's so rainy and I can't see anything. I wouldn't doubt it. No one would ever expect it. No.
Coughing won't go away.
Could you imagine the entire time it was Sherlock? Maybe if I go this way, I can go further upstream. I don't even know where I am right now. Where am I? Where am I? Oh, lovely. It won't tell me. Who abducted him? I don't think we have anything right now.
Ma Dalton swears she saw ghosts in Warehouse 2. The coppers even went over there. Must be serious.
Ghosts? The SS Angie. I love it when people give their boats like human names. So it seems like they kind of mishmashed their old games with like the newer ones. So we're back to a chapter system. And it's kind of open world, but it's like in a much more confined space. I don't mind it though.
May I ask for your assistance? I don't think anyone here knows the answer. You should ask someone else.
What the fuck is this? Cart tracks fell sideways under the weight and pressure. Broken through by force.
A recent cart crash.
Oh, maybe the cart. There it is. Chemicals.
Phenol. A dangerous substance often used as a sanitizer, coming from Spade Chemicals.
Fisher dead? Okay, this is what's making the people so sick. Memo to employee, Brian. Never load this trolley with more than half the weight of Danny Nutcracker, or 200 pounds at a time. She did the Mexican flamingo with Joshua, and the poor thing is not running well since. The trolley, that is. Joshua broke long ago. Also, the ship from Barbados asked for 1 ton of phenol, so let's hurry up. Ivy, Spade Chemicals Inc. Well, these people have basically been ingesting sanitizer.
The fish's scales have decolorized. What a disaster.
Okay, so we found out what's making them sick. I guess I have to ask about the accident? Is there...
May I ask you something?
Of course I know. To cut a long story short.
Spade Chemicals building is located at Warehouse 5? I can't count. Okay, 7, 6, 4... What? Where's 5? 3... Huh? But where's 5? 3, 4, 5, 12. Ah! I can't count. Where's 5? Oh man. These, I just want to know where 5 is. That's 6. Where the heck is 5? That's 12. Let me in. Let me in! Okay, where's 5? I'm gonna die before I find it. I'm so lost. How? Why is it so hard to find? Can you move? Can you move? Sir. Sir. It's 10. 9, 8. Okay, that's 7 and 6. Right? That's 3. 4 is there. 6 and 7's over there. Where the heck is 5? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. Why are they being so mean to me? Ah! I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I don't get it. 4 is here. 6 is over there, but where's 5? I don't understand. And then I try to go over here and then it's just fucking 12. Am I just really bad at directions? Why does this not make sense to me? That's 11. You'll find the warehouse 5 across the river near warehouse 2. If I even knew where 2 is. I'm at Pier 3, whatever this place is. Never give me directions, never trust me to find somewhere. Wait, where am I? Oh man, I'm not at the warehouse anymore. I gotta go back. Or is this the warehouse? Oh, this is the warehouse. Okay. That's 4. 6. But where's 3? 3. 2. 5! I found it! I did it! Right as the ad break started. Okay. Man, hurt my brain. Okay. Where is he? I don't think I have anything for that yet. Who abducted him? I don't think I have any documents or testimonies. Can I read a thingy? Oh. Okay, what about where he is? I wonder if I should change my outfit. I did unlock a bonus thingy. What was it? Watson's typewriter. Ooh. Building the Sherlock Holmes legend one word at a time. I love the sound of typewriters. I love the clickety clacks. I guess the happy chemicals flowing. Okay. What was I doing? I was gonna change my clothes. That's what I was gonna do. Okay. I'm just gonna be really soaked. You can keep his overcoat. That's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna be wet in the rain. That's okay. Okay, so that's warehouse 5. Warehouse 2 has that ghost side quest thingy that we can do. I think there was a police officer standing outside that I could talk to. Okay, we still got a minute of ads. What do we have in our book? So obviously Brian loaded way more onto the trolley than he was supposed to. Haunted warehouse. I still need to ask about the calling card, so I guess I have to go to the dockyard. In Port's shantytown, someone called for a doctor. Perhaps Watson could be of help. Was there someone I was also supposed to talk to? I thought that was just me trying to find out what was poisoning the water. Maybe I need to go back and help people. I don't know if I dislike how I can't see where I am on the map. Maybe a little bit. Okay, ads have finished. We're gonna go talk to the guy outside.
Barrels of phenol from your company ended up in the canal. It has poisoned people. You will need to clean it up properly. Otherwise, we will inform the authorities.
What the? We will call the cleaning brigade immediately. I hope this can stay between us.
Okay, that's good. Spade Chemicals representative promised to deal with the pollution. Mudlarks are still waiting for instructions. Oh, the people at the people who are poisoned. Okay. Well, you know what? First, I'm gonna go figure out what all this ghost business is.
Good evening, Constable. I heard some people talking of ghosts in this warehouse.
Gossips, all of them. An old lady neighbour saw some lights and ghostly shapes in the middle of the night. She heard music too. Turns out this was the warehouse of Grandpa Kujak. He owned a business with theatre props for scary shows. I went in and... well, it is a bit creepy. But I think it was probably just some kids fooling around.
Do you mind if I take a look inside?
Not at all. It's like Madame Tussauds, only worse. I'll be on the beat round the pub for the rest of the night. Damned explosion. Good night, sir.
You know what, though? I don't think this game has combat. I don't think so, does it? Nope. They completely removed it. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
Man, I should just buy Watson a whole stack of meat pies.
An effective contraption. It still works.
Okay, well that would explain the ghosts, and then there's whatever this is. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I guess I could go down. Oh. Okay. This is interesting. Empty space, missing crates.
Several crates are missing.
So somebody stepped on paint and walked on the wall and the ceiling for like a brief second? I'm really confused.
Phosphorus, used recently. Where is this going?
My God, Watson, you scared me.
Somebody had fun.
Does it smell like anything?
No brand or markings. It looks like a bulk product.
Okay.
Bottles of various shapes and sizes. I detect a mix of chemicals and aromas.
There is an aroma.
Inspired by the legend of Sleepy Hollow.
That's funny.
That's most likely the ghost the old lady saw through the window.
So why is someone trying to scare people away from here?
Who is this intended to scare?
Okay, what's this? Rectangular imprint, wooden
There was a
splinters.
box in the coffin. It was removed quite recently.
Okay.
They opened the casket and left marks. A herbal odor with an ethylic base. Liquor?
Okay. So I have almost everything, but I'm missing a thing. Anyways, what's this one? Someone was using the boots or someone was walking? The fuck is this? Oh, a ghost. There's a ghost walking. No, I'm sure someone used boots. Okay. Someone mixing or what? A ghost? Ah! No, I think it's just a person mixing. Okay, this one I'm missing a thing. Technically, I don't think I need it to validate, but I could be wrong. So yeah, someone put a crate there. Maybe I need to examine the lock on this door. Oh, no, that just goes outside. Whoa, maybe there are ghosts in here. Oh! Okay, there's a thing I'm missing. Oh, the tracks. Let's see.
A small cart left those tracks.
There we go. Okay. It had to be a small track. Oops. Okay. Oh no, I meant to go back. Okay, let's try to validate.
Somebody played with phosphorus to give the illusion of ghosts or ectoplasm. In reality, they were here to mix a few ingredients and prepare a solution of some sort. Then they took a box hidden inside the casket. And they left through that gate with a small cart.
So is my job to find out where they went? Yes. Okay, where do they go? So glad I can run.
Dr. Tippett's electric pectobrain. Patent medicine of the future.
This is a patent medicine. A quick fix at an expensive price that drags the patient slowly into death.
Can we find where they were going? Or is that it? Okay, we have to ask about this thing. Someone is using Dr. Tippett's electric pectobrain, patent medicine of the future, a unique formula that helps with vertigo, weakness, coughing, toothache, lung pain, and asthma. Strength and happiness for all patients for a fraction of the price of other patent medicines. Results guaranteed. Only natural ingredients. Sounds like a scam. Excuse me.
Could you help me?
Of course I know. To cut a long story short.
Dr. Tippett's electric pectobrain can be found in shanty towns. It is dispensed in a yard to the sick and suffering. Okay, well I gotta go to shanty town. Oh well, I gotta go there anyway because people are sick and they need to be told what to do. You missed. You got the back of my head.
Gentlemen, the doctor here and I have found the source of the contamination. Spade Chemicals will take care of it.
That's pretty good news. But how long will it take? And what about a friend? Will someone pay for his treatment?
Pressurize the company. But for now, get rid of the stained clothes and rinse any phenol-affected skin. No one else should touch the canal today.
Thank you, we'll do that. Let's go to the cheap doctor for help.
2 wardrobe items acquired. Wahoo! What'd I get? Oh, the plague doctor. Oh man. God, I look so intimidating. I don't like this look. I need to go back to my pretty boy outfit. Ew. That one, there we go. What was I doing again? I was looking for this thing. Electric. I don't know where that is. Okay, they said in Shantytown somewhere. I'm
The
in
coffin won't go
Shantytown.
away, and the doctor's too pricey.
Where are we? The field hospital?
Ooh, let me save.
The patient has a high temperature and is short of breath.
The cart from Warehouse 2.
I can hear the patient suffers with their lungs.
Let's observe this man. Babyface, very young, okay. Almost doctor? Homemade medicine recipes. Anything about his shoes, his hands? He's got phosphorus on him. Self-taught healer or charlatan? I think self-taught healer. What does charlatan say? The man appears too young to have completed medical university and therefore can hardly claim his doctor title. His hands are stained by phosphorus, most likely from the props warehouse. He is carrying a book on homemade medicine. He's trying to make a quick buck by exploiting people's naivety and despair. Or self-taught healer. He may have good intentions, but good intentions are a poor substitute for expertise. I think self-taught healer, I don't think he's trying to make a quick buck. We'll see. I did save right before I did the portrait, so.
Good evening, sir. Are you the gentleman who sells that intriguing pecto-brain beverage?
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Thomas Tippett, and yes, its proud inventor and purveyor.
Are you a doctor? You seem remarkably young.
I'm self-educated. I help people in need around these parts with my medicine.
Helping, as in bringing to the grave?
That is unfair, sir. The virtues of my invention are to calm the nerves, to stop coughing due to the endless smog, and to help children to sleep.
Has your beverage been tested by your peers or any medical authority? I am a doctor, and it appears that you are playing with people's lives, people who place their trust in you to ease their pain.
People need help, and drugs are expensive. My formula helps, and it's inexpensive. The product is dispensed from here only, so dose and usage are controlled. I looked into other patented medicines. They contain harmful or useless substrate, and they're sold in respected shops and pharmacies.
Do you realize what you are doing? You are playing with people's health.
You are a doctor. Take a look at my product. You won't find mercury, radium, lithium, or any other toxic substances drowned in alcohol and sold freely by so-called health professionals. I can show you how I work. Let me help people.
Watson, what do you make of this situation?
I'm not sure. Patent medicines can be a scourge, yes, but he is not entirely wrong in practice.
Why the haunted warehouse?
Well, nobody was using it, and people are afraid of ghosts. It kept them away until today. What I do is not entirely legal, but I do help people.
Police can be informed of Tippett's activities, or Tippett can go on helping, albeit imperfectly. Because, what was it? Watson says these products can drag a patient slowly into death. I don't know. Oh dear, is it that time already? It's already quite late. I don't think the walkthrough has anything to say about this. No. Haunted warehouse. I don't think there's a correct option. Should I report him to the authorities or should I let him continue practicing illegally? Because what he's providing, I don't know if it hurts people or not. Although it's not said that his produce an unknown beverage, the cart can be tracked to find out more. Beverage is a medicine. Watson says these products can drag a patient slowly into death. We don't know what's in it, right? This is a tough call.
I help up to 50 people here every day. It is working. Almost all men die from their remedies rather than their diseases. I want to change that. Damn phosphorus. I thought it was funny, but you can't get rid of it. If everything goes well, I could open a cure centre in Lambeth, and even Whitechapel after that. If everything goes well, I could open a cure centre in Lambeth, and even Whitechapel after that.
The cart from Warehouse 2.
I can hear the patient suffers with their lungs. The patient has a high temperature and is short of breath.
There's nothing that to suggest that it doesn't work.
If we stay out much longer, I'm going to need some supper. Do you feel like a meat pie?
Somebody get Watson a meat pie. I'm gonna say for now, but I guess if I just don't say anything. Oh, that hot dog is not landing properly on my head, huh? It's a little too far back for some reason. What? I'm not shrimping. At least I don't think so. Oops. The back of my head. Okay, I think I'll just leave this guy. Still need to ask people about the calling card.
If everything goes well, I could open a cure centre in Lambeth, and even Whitechapel after that.
The coffin won't go away and the doctor's too pricey.
I'm gonna leave him with hopes that, like, it somewhat helps people. Is there anyone here I can ask? Maybe this guy?
Are you able to help me?
I think I could help you.
People say that Mr. Soulsby may have gone to watch the ship that exploded yesterday near the 3rd pier. Okay, I'm at the 3rd pier. Where's the ship that exploded, though? Also, I unlocked another bonus thingy. What was it? Oh my god, the worker's apron! No way. don't think it's this guy. He doesn't have a metal eye. Near the wharf. Near the ship that exploded yesterday.
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Oh.
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy.
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy, but I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the 4th person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
Huh.
May I ask what you're doing here?
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, but I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
Now, where was I?
Okay. He's 5 foot tall, he's average height. He's got ink stamps, HM Cuz, I don't know what that is. It's got a pocket watch. Mint solid gold. Why is his shirt like that? The fuck? No muscle tone, not brawny. Corrupt officer or thief? Ooh. He is of English blood, around 5'5" and has an average build. His lack of muscle tone implies that he is hardly strong. Mr. Soulsby does not seem to look like Kimihia's abductor. His left palm bears several stamp ink stains. Some letters remain visibly HM Cuss. Apparently Mr. Soulsby is the customs officer. He holds a brand new Waltham Hillside watch in his pocket. Only a corrupt customs officer can afford such a thing. Or he can never afford such a thing, so he may have stolen. I think he's corrupt. No doubt about it.
Can't help you there, mate.
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there?
Okay.
Sorry, doesn't ring a bell.
Pendant doesn't?
I have been told that you hired Dea's son, Girves, right before he vanished. His brother also said you had a metal eye. What do you make of this?
Tell that him to stop making things up.
Okay, so it's not him then. Haunted warehouse. I guess I leave that. If I don't tell the police, I just leave it. Foreign women. She's the one who hung around missing person posters all around the port. I guess I have to go find that lady. Maybe she's around here somewhere? I don't know where she would be though. Well, we have a train. No foreign lady yet. I have no idea where I'm going.
Ma Dalton swears she saw ghosts in Warehouse 2. The coppers even went over there.
What's this? Oh, no, it's just someone I can talk to. Where am I supposed to find this foreign lady? Left a pendant, which is meant to be... Maybe I have to do a thing in my mind palace. I don't have another documented testimony. Okay, as for where he is... Okay, don't have anything either. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where can I find that foreign lady? The Star of Gibraltar is seeking a carpenter and able seaman, right, Captain? Okay, not interested in that. Strong men needed for honest work. Apply for details at the pub any Wednesday. Maybe I need to go back to that barmaid. Oh, I'm gonna get so lost in this game. I can feel it. I'm gonna get so lost. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, this is the bar again. Holy moly, when are you going to sleep? Probably soon. I thought you were going to sleep.
Have you ever heard of a man with a metallic eye?
I've seen him even. Dirty Summers is the name. A nasty lout with a silver ball in place of a missing eye.
Nah, we got afternoon around here. Ah, okay, you must be on the other side of the world. This is midday for her sleep schedule. Nah, stop.
I shudder to ask, but where does one find a Dirty Summers?
He likely signed on with a ship. I am not one to spy on others, let alone him.
I see.
My advice, keep away from him.
Sleep schedule, what is that? Yeah, I don't know anymore. I need to make it again though. I think once I'm done questioning her, I'm just gonna save and leave it there. Because I need to go to the store. Yeah, I need to go to the store. I also probably should prepare for my final that's on Friday at like 8 in the morning because goddammit, why did they make it 8 in the morning? We need to watch more Fallout. That we do. I probably should focus on studying though because I technically have like 2 days left to like read all the books that I didn't read because I procrastinated on that. Oops. No! By the way, my name is LeBron James. I need $45 to get to my match. Here's proof. You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. It's giving, hello, I'm your grandma. I need money for a ticket to get out of Paris or something like that. Foreign woman? Does she know?
Never heard of it.
Nope.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Okay.
Never heard of it.
Dishonor on your cow!
No.
Have you been drinking?
What do you know about this poster?
A foreign woman asked to put it up. She's plastered them all over the port.
Any clues as to her whereabouts?
None. It was hard to understand what she was saying.
Oh, I guess that foreign woman is his mom. Where the heck am I supposed to go? Whoa, Dirty Summers is the abductor. Dirty Summers is Kimihia's kidnapper. It seems that Roy Soulsby could be Summers' accomplice. Okay. Maybe if I figure out where he is. Ah, shit. It wasn't any of that. Oh, I don't know who that was, but yeah. You're not allowed to post links in this chat. Okay, we're gonna leave that there. We unlock the worker's apron. Need to save. And go to bed. Okay. Who is still streaming right now? I think the only person in my team streaming is someone doing ASMR. Yeah, that's the only other person. I guess most of the people in my team are like EST, PST. Oh, there's Cookie. We can go to Cookie. I don't think there's anyone that really streams this game, so let me check though. Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened. Nope, nobody's streaming it right now, apparently. Oh, am I still? Oops, I was in the wrong category. Oopsie. So I remembered to change my stream title, but I forgot to change my category. Oh well. You fool, I'm sorry, okay? I remember one thing and then I forget the other. But yeah, no, nobody else is playing this game. That's okay. Ah! I cry, I scream cry. Anyways, time to go raid. No, not the Italian hands. Okay, who did I say? We're gonna do Cookie. She's still streaming, right? Okay, just a fair warning, you might get your eardrums blown out. Okay, there we go. Raid start. Don't want to jump scare my cat. Yeah, no, I might want to turn volume down a little bit. But yes, thank you guys for coming. Next stream is Friday. That's Mass Effect. Otherwise, we're going to continue Sherlock next week and hopefully get closer to finding Cthulhu. Because right now, I don't think we're there yet. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or evening, and I will see you next time. Let me lift myself out. Yeah, just another reminder. It might get very loud when we get there, so just fair warning. Okay. Bye-byes.